Hey guys, Ioki here. So if this is your first time at the channel, I am a high elo support streamer on twitch.tv. I was smurfing and silver playing an atypical strategy that, well, let's just say not everybody agrees with. It's a style of teemo support that I have an extremely high win rate with since I'm smurfing. The important thing to note here is that I always play to win, and I usually do. But this video isn't about the strategy and whether or not it's good or meta. This video is about something interesting that happened to me in one of these teemo support games. I came across a player named Undying Killjoy that disagreed with the strategy, and after getting solo killed level 1 top with 0 CS, decided that the game was over and intentionally fed 14 kills in a row. And when I mean he inted, I mean he inted. This player, this Undying Killjoy, intentionally lost a very winnable game on purpose, despite having 2 winning lanes with his being the only one that was losing. Now, this alone wouldn't make a very unique or special story. I've been inted hundreds of times, you've been inted before, everyone that has ever played League of Legends has been inted for one reason or another. What makes this story interesting is that after the game I posted my stream link, and it turned out that the intentional feeder was actually a longtime supporter of my stream. He was completely unaware that he was inting in my game or that it was me on a Smurf account. He showed up in my Twitch chat moments after the game and was like, "Hey, that was me. Sorry I intentionally lost." This shit cracked me up. The absolute odds of this happening, of being inted by someone that just so happened to watch and support my stream, were astronomically small. I had to know more. So I invited him to a Discord call and he was happy to join it. I wanted to know a little bit more about the mindset behind someone that intentionally loses competitive video games. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, and also poke a little bit of fun at him. So what follows is a conversation between the two of us. This is an interview with an inter. Lamau, that's me. Wait, Undying Killjoy. Wait, you actually... Wait, you just inted my game, bro, and you're subbed to me. Wait, Undying Killjoy. Is this actually you? Why did you do that? How? I'm so confused. You literally subbed to my stream. And you just inted me. Wait! I am so confused. I have to understand. Get in Discord with me right now. Get in Discord. We're gonna talk this out. Walk me through what just happened last game.
Honestly, I just lost lane super early, and I didn't want to try winning that, so I just felt like inting it.
Did you think? Now I saw you lose lane. That was rough. You died at level 1 with 0 CS. So that happens. You know, that happens. Did you in your mind is that my fault?
No.
It's your
no.
okay. That's good. We found some common ground. So you lost top on your own, and then the next move. Walk me through what your next move was.
Run it down. Ended at 15 minutes and move on.
Okay. Did the game end at 15 minutes?
No, because you guys didn't want to forfeit.
How long did the game last? 23 minutes?
23, yeah.
I see. So could it be said, could it be said, hypothetically, that the game wasn't over at 15 minutes? And that the game wasn't over when you ran it down?
The moment I started running it down, like, the chance of winning it went down, you know?
Yeah. Why did you, I mean, do you normally, when you die one time at 0 CS top, you run it down? That's a normal thing you do?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's so gross. Why do you do that?
I even said, I don't know, dude. I play this game for fun, Like, I can't get out of gold, so why try?
Is it possible that you can't get out of gold because you constantly int yourself?
Yes. Well, no. I'm just not even good enough to get out of gold. Just plain and simple.
Okay, it's good. It's good to hear this. This humanizes you a little bit, because typically when I see someone do what you did, I just assume they're an absolute brainlet with 0 self-awareness. So that is good that you realize that you're not good enough to get out of gold. But why do you keep playing the game then?
I don't know. It passes time. I've got to leave for work here in like 2 hours, and not a lot of my other friends play this game, so I just hopped on League just to play a couple matches.
That's
Because
so.
it's either this or Rocket League, but Rocket League's not that fun for me lately, so I just play League of Legends.
Can you run it down in Rocket League?
Uh,
Can you
you
like?
can start
I don't know.
scoring on your own
I
goal.
don't know the game that well. You can int in that game too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah,
you do
yeah.
it in that game?
I don't start scoring on my own goal, but I start fucking around and like pushing my teammates around, like hitting their cars so they can't score goals and stuff like that.
That's so bizarre. I've just never. I've never been able to understand that loser mentality. And anything that you can help me understand that would be great. Because when I see someone do what you did, I'm floored. I'm like, why do you even play video games? You are such a fucking loser. Like, you aren't even. I can't even imagine it being fun to, like, lose like that.
It's not.
So why do you do it?
I don't know. It's more of like I do it so I don't feel. Trying to word it right. Rather than accepting the fact that I'm bad and I can't get better, I just like to run it down mid to make it a bad experience for everyone else.
So, is it a control thing? Like, you've lost control of having fun and winning. So now,
No,
like,
no, no, no. It's just because I know I'm not good enough and I know I won't get better. So rather than trying, just give up.
do you feel that way in other aspects of your life?
Yes,
That's really sad.
it
Because
is.
self-improvement's always an option, like, in every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
Like, what's another aspect of your life that you feel that way in?
My job.
Where do you work?
Best Buy?
Do you enjoy it at all?
No.
Do you run it down the aisles?
Holy shit. Holy shit. No, no, there's just like it's one of those things where like I know I'm not going anywhere with this job and I know I don't have enough skills outside the job to get anything else better, so I'm just stuck there.
That makes me really sad. Not like that I sympathize with you or that like, oh, that's so sad. I wish things would
It's
get
sad
better
in the
for.
fact that
Yeah,
like
it's sad in the fact that you feel that way.
yeah.
Like pathetic sad.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel that way, dude.
Uh
You
yeah.
can change that. You can change that. And I know I
See,
know that like obviously this is just a fucking video game, but it's also like an extension of you. And that sounds kind of cheesy, but like how you behave in this game, you can't just be like it's disconnected. It's not the real me because what you do in this game, in the same way that what you do at your job and what you do when you're with your friends and what you do when you're alone, that's you. They're all parts of you.
yeah.
And you don't have to feel the way that you do, man. Like you don't have to be a loser. And when I say loser, I don't mean like losing the games because
No, 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 no. You
everyone
could literally
loses.
call me a loser
Everyone
by the
has
way
bad games,
I
yeah.
act and I think about like things, you know?
But a lot of being a loser is the mentality, dude. A lot of the loser
Yep.
is like being okay with where you're at.
Yeah, you're
And
100% right.
well, this has been very bizarre.
Yep.
And I wish you nothing but the best. Nick, well, I'm not done yet. Actually, this is so
No,
bizarre.
keep going, dude.
Did
Keep
did
going.
it change? Do you think knowing if you had known that I'm smurfing? I'm assuming that you're familiar with my rank. I'm Diamond 1 right now.
Yeah, I've been, trust me, I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
watching you long enough to understand. I just don't know you're alive because my phone didn't give me a
If you
notification.
knew it was me, would you have done it?
No.
If you knew that it was another Smurf, would you have done it?
What do you mean by another, like someone else?
Yeah, like let's say someone else says like, "Hey, I'm Diamond 1. This is my account." Or like it's another streamer and you know they're Diamond 1 or
If it was somebody that I knew, like, like not personally, because I don't personally know you, I've just been, like, keeping up to you,
uh
I wouldn't have done it.
So, would you have done it if you thought we could win?
If I knew it was you, I knew we probably could have won, so I wouldn't have done it. Because I've seen what you can do.
But let's say bot lane was winning really hard and mid lane was doing well. It's just top that's sucking right now. It's just you. Do you think you would have done something differently? Because at that point you could probably win, right? 1 losing lane and 2 winning lanes, you can probably win.
Yeah, probably.
But that's the game we had.
Yeah.
Lucian
I
was
just-
9-2, playing 2v1.
Yeah, you guys are actually doing pretty good. But I don't know. I was really furious that I died level 1, and at that moment, I just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm running it down, because it was one of those things where like I simply got outplayed, and the last couple matches I've been in, I've been getting really like cucked, and it's just been tearing me down. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it, like I haven't run it down in a while. Let's just run it down.
I see.
Yeah, it
Well,
wasn't necessarily just that match. It was like a built up of things. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, that's
yeah,
that's that's a lot. That's a big component of this game is carrying the weight of like the last games with you. I mean, everyone has like those bad strings of games, and it
yeah,
you know you're not supposed to think about last game. You're supposed to consider it a clean slate, but it's really hard to. But that's a skill, and that's part of like having a good mentality. Like I just got inted, and I'm gonna get into my next game and try to just like have a completely clean slate and be like
but you
these are
didn't
brand
just
new
get inted
players.
by anyone though. You got inted by a sub.
I feel a little back. I feel a little betrayed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I feel like I got stabbed in the back a little bit. But I'm gonna go into my next game and treat it like a brand new experience. In the same way that even if you have a shitty day at your job, you could have a good tomorrow. You could have a good day. Something good could happen tomorrow. But if you're carrying the shitty, toxic sludge of having a bad day yesterday, you're not gonna see the good parts of tomorrow, and that good day might not happen. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, that's just.
You gotta stop being
eh,
a loser, dude. You gotta stop being a loser.
But see, here's the thing. Like, I don't want to use the word sadistic. Hold on. One of my other discords is blowing up. Let me mute it really quick
Okay.
because I can't fucking think. It's one of those things to where like nothing really happens in my life to the point to where like I get a lot of enjoyment. So rather than focusing on the happy part of things, I like to focus on the negative because that's where I feel like I get the most effect out of things. It's not a good like mentality, but it's just how things have been because I don't like to think that I'm in a good position in my life. I like to think that I'm in a bad one just solely because like I like being upset. I know it sounds really dumb, but that's just how I am. Like I like
Can I ask you something really personal, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
you can ask, dude. Feel free. Go ahead.
Do you suffer from like some mental health problems or like depression or
Yes.
anything? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you talk to anyone about those?
Hell no. I like to hold it in, bundle it up, and then when I'm alone, fucking cry my eyes out.
Hey, I mean that's part of being human, but I really recommend you talk to someone about it, dude. Because like I
I
said, you don't have to approach life this way, dude. And you can turn it all around right now. And that sounds so fucking dumb and cheesy, but I'm being dead serious. Like you can wake up tomorrow and stop being a loser. You could wake up right now and stop being a loser. You don't have to approach video games like this or relationships or life or having good days and bad days. You don't It doesn't have to be that way, dude. But you have to make the change because the world can. If you go through life and just look at the bad shit, the world sucks. There's a lot of
yeah.
garbage. There's a lot of garbage out there.
It's
So it's really
not.
easy to just be a loser and be like, well, it's all piled against me and it's too much effort to change it and it's just better. Like I feel numb, so I'd just rather like make other people feel bad as well.
Yeah. Because like, trying to think. Like I don't want to be like victim Andy. You know what I mean?
No,
Just
yeah,
trying to
no, I
say
know, I
stuff.
know.
But like, there's been some things in my life that have like totally directly changed me as a person as of like a couple years ago. And like I used to be a really happy, chippy, cheerful person going on and like trying to make other people happy and stuff like that. But like since this thing happened, I'm like, you know what? Like I hey, time to give up, boys. Like running it down mid, just give it up and not trying. You know what I mean? Like that's why I've been stuck at the same job for like the last 3 years and like not doing much besides just playing video games for fun on the weekends, waiting for my next shift at like work and stuff like that. So
I feel you, dude. It's really easy to feel stuck. Everyone feels stuck, man. But if you don't change your status quo, you're gonna die stuck. And I would hate to see that because there's a lot more that everything has to offer from video games to your job and the way you approach life. It really there's just so fucking much more when you have to stop being a loser, dude. Like you have to stop.
yeah,
Do you have anything you want to say to chat? This has
Uh,
been really bizarre. Has this been bizarre for you?
I'm actually like slightly excited that I get a chance to talk to you, but then it's really weird on these circumstances.
Yeah, very strange circumstances. Well, thanks for
So
coming into Discord. I've just never been able to like really understand like the mindset of someone that loses on purpose in a video game. So this has been
it's
eye-opening.
yeah, I was gonna say like the main mindset, like if you think the reason why they're running it down, like instantly assume that they're
Hello, everyone.
miserable.
Spaghetti is
And they
amazing, and so
want
are
to
you.
cause misery for
Spaghetti.
others. That's kind of how it is. Like
I feel you,
in a
dude.
game. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It
So
well, usually I interpret as like when someone's losing on purpose, it's usually from like a point of like self-righteousness where they're like trying to teach someone a lesson, or it's from a point of like frustration. But it seems more like in your case, it's coming from a point of like numbness and just like not having anything else to look forward to. So like you may as well do this so you feel something.
yeah, kind of,
Well,
sort of.
I
It was more. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's about it. I'll let you continue on, and I'll jump out the Discord
I
so
man.
you
Well,
can keep
I wanted
playing.
to say one last thing. I really hope that I really hope you make a change, man, because like nobody's perfect. My life isn't perfect, obviously, and my mentality isn't perfect, but I really hope you wake up, dude, and like just stop what you're doing. Like break your status quo because things can get a lot better. And my DMs are always open, dude. If you need anything.
All right.
All right, dude. Good luck. Have fun.
Have, yeah, have fun.
Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I thought that it was way too bizarre and interesting to not share, and I thought that it was unique to get a perspective from someone who does something that I have never really personally understood, which is losing on purpose. I hope that this video entertained you, but I also know that it covered some serious topics. And while at the end of the day, it's just a stupid video game, it ain't that deep and we were just having some fun, mental health is a topic that I take very seriously, and you should also take very seriously. If you're ever feeling like our int'ing friend, Undying Killjoy, then please seek help because you don't have to feel that way. Undying Killjoy and I are on good terms, and I had his explicit permission to share this on YouTube. I'm going to leave some resources down in the description regarding mental health, so if you're interested in learning more about it and how you can change your outlook, then I encourage you to check them out. So this video was obviously really different from all my other videos, and don't worry, our regularly scheduled content will return tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and peace.